Hello everybody and welcome to the Müll Littoral? The Müll Littoral? I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, but I'm excited to play this. It has an interesting style from what I've seen, and I got a key from IG Collective, so thank you guys for that. So let's begin our pilgrimage. Beautiful sunset, isn't it? ... Oh, right here. Don't you agree? Yeah, it's nice. Sorry if you're looking for conversation. I'm probably not the best person for it. Well, I am in fact here to speak with you. Why? Am I in trouble or something? Goodness, no, you're not in trouble for anything. In fact, I'm here to help you. Help me do what? Build a sandcastle? Last I checked, I didn't make a point of asking strangers for help with much of anything. Well, you see, there have been rumors of a young woman who has spent a worrying amount of time at the cursed beach of the western shore. Hold on, what do you mean, cursed? This beach curses the minds of those who spend too much time enamored by its beauty. Hundreds of years of poisonous thoughts have made this place toxic to the mind. Okay, I'll play along. What does this curse do? Well, it's different for each case. Common symptoms tend to include nightmares, insomnia, and plagues of intrusive thoughts. Have I been to this beach? Wait, have you been stalking me? Without proper treatment, it can cause irreparable damage to the mind. It's made people commit unprovoked acts of violence, along with other things I do not wish to discuss. Oh boy, you're serious. So what, you're going to whisk me away to some miracle man who can make all of the problems I've had in this garbage life go away? In a sense, I want to do everything in my power to help you, but that sentiment means nothing if you don't trust me. Is there anything I can do to convince you of my sincerity? Prove to me that there's actually a curse. Do that, and I'll go along with whatever the hell you want. In that case, here's a gift. It will allow you to see the truth for yourself. It's a lens. A lens used by the pilgrims of Greylink to see the truth of the world around them, and to empathize with the universe. It is for you to keep and use as you wish. Okay, thank you. It's very nice. I guess you won't be satisfied until I look at the beach. Let's just get this over with then. Time is slowed to a crawl. To allow you a moment to focus, click on the lens. Hover over your environment with the lens. Point of interest will cause the lens to slightly glow. Click on these points of interest to learn more about them. When you've gathered all the information you require, click the lens back into its original position. Ah, okay. The sun? Oh! The setting sun is the last wholesome distraction I have. It's the last few moments of beauty I get during the day before the inevitable battle with a restless sleep. Stop being too realistic! Oh. There's a glow. I've lost track of how long I've spent waiting, staring into these waves, wondering what I could have done differently with my life. Things shouldn't have ended as bad as they are. At least I have this. All I have is this. I don't want to believe this place is cursed, but now that I'm looking, really looking past all of its beauty, I feel something wrong. I feel sick and weak and helpless in the wake of the unstoppable sea. Why can't I just find bliss in ignorance? Ignorance is not bliss. You're just pretending to be happy, if that's the case. Oh. Okay, I think after deactivating your lens, time will return to its normal pace. Use the information you learned to click on the environment and edit your reality. Some levels will have time limits after the lens is deactivated. This tutorial does not. All you must do now is accept that your curse is real. There's a frog eye! Oh! Oh my goodness. A story about anxiety. Oh no, this is way too real. Did you see it? It's actually cursed. This beach is actually cursed. It's just like the nightmares. It's the same figures. My apologies. This must be a lot to take in. Why didn't I see this before? Why didn't I see that this was a problem? I could have left this place months ago. It's the way the beach affects your mind. It works in a way that makes you think there's nothing wrong with you. So, what happens now? What happens now is that I will be taking you across the world to meet 3 of the beings known as thought forms. These beings are embodiments of specific kinds of emotions or ideas. With their guidance, your curse will surely be broken. Oh, well, thanks, man. That's really nice of you. I know who the thought forms are. It's hard not to. A lot of them are obnoxious. But I'm willing to take a chance to trust you. You've shown me what this beach really is, and it seems you might know how to help me. Wonderful. In case, we shall head off immediately. I just have one question. Oh? And what is that? I'm going to need to know what to call you if we're going to be pilgriming together. Ah, indeed. I am the Elder Pilgrim of the Grey Link Pilgrims, Denum, the Glasswalker. Advisor to Raw Gut, the thought form of truth. I am also the leading researcher on the topic of remnants of dreams. Yep, Glasswalker, got it. My apologies. And what would you like me to call you, ma'am? Jewel. No fancy titles to speak of. Just Jewel. Well then, just Jewel, let us be off on your life-changing journey. Never call me that again, or I will come back to the stupid beach and never leave till the day I die. The first 2 weeks of travel were rather uneventful. Glasswalker spoke endlessly of all of his achievements and passions in an attempt to improve my mood. All it really accomplished in doing was making me realize that I've been wasting my life at that damn beach, and I can never reclaim those years. I could have made something of myself like Glasswalker. Instead, I'm just a burden for yet another person. Oh, fuck, man. This game is getting too real. As someone who personally deals with anxiety in my life, the amount of times that I have thought of myself as something like that, a burden on people, is just way too many times. Eventually, Glasswalker leads us into the deep snow-touched woods of Canada, where he became enamored with some animal tracks. We followed them for what felt like hours. Jewel, I have something special to show you. I think you'll enjoy this. Can you see that little creature over there? The one in the cave under the hill. Wow. What is that thing? This is one of the creatures that I study and research, a remnant of a dream. They are animal equivalent of thought forms, creatures made from intrusive thoughts and wandering daydreams. There are many species of them, but this variety is specific to this region. I've never seen anything like it. You should look at it through the lens I gave you. That little trinket can help you learn a lot about the world. Oh yay, because I wanted to see it. Oh, there's a flash. These large, fresh footsteps are of an older chlorophyll. Elder chlorophyll, like the ones that made these footprints, are fiercely protective of their young. When they see that their kin is in danger, they act quickly to deter the attacker by releasing intense heat, stored in the heat sac within their bosom. Oh. This branch strains with the weight of the snow that rests upon it. A gentle nudge would be enough for the mass of snow to fall and cover the small creature below. You feel that just focusing enough on it could make the snow fall, but only pilgrims like Glasswalker have that sort of power. The power to edit reality through focus. You are nothing. Surely you cannot do the same. Don't fucking tell me what to do. I'm gonna focus on it. Focus! Okay, that didn't work. Damn it. You? This small creature is called a chlorophyll. They are creatures born from the remnants of daydreams one has during relaxing sunny days. Young chlorophyll like this one are skittish and meek. If startled, they will wail loudly in order to alert older chlorophyll in the area that they are in danger. You definitely should not have walked this close to it. Will you tell me that now? Oh! Nope. I knocked the snow on it. As the creature tends to its child in danger, Glasswalker puts a hand on your shoulder and suggests that you both leave while the creature is preoccupied. Oh, that's a good idea. Those chlorophyll were pretty. I liked the way they were designed, especially the older one. Well, that could have been disastrous. I should have realized that Remnant's caregiver wouldn't be too far away. Hey, thanks. For showing me the creatures. I can't imagine that's an experience that many people have. Shame we got chased off. Oh, you are quite welcome. Perhaps I could tell you more about my studies. And then there was a loud, gut-wrenching scream. Not of any human, but of a terrified beast. A desperate, fearful howl. That sounded close. Was that the remnant? It could be, but I hope not. I truly hope not. For a good cause. Yes, for a good cause. You killed it? What is the meaning of this? Ah, good day. Isn't it obvious? I'm hunting the remnants. It is a forbidden act. It's been taboo to hunt the remnants for generations. Times change. The remnants are overpopulating and have begun to attack the cities. I decided to do something about it. It seems that no one else has the gumption to cull their numbers. What's wrong with you, man? It was caring for its baby. And who are you to make that decision? I am Lirich, the Grand Librarian. Well, there's an infamous name, Jewel. This man was exiled from my order. His violent disposition was not tolerated there. So, Lirich, the thought form of kindness, pitied you and made you a librarium scholar. Tell me, is he aware of what you're doing right now? Of course not. He is on holiday. The kindness thought form is narrow-minded. He would never allow this. So I decided to go and do what was right. Now, if you would stop stroking your righteousness, I must get on with my business, finding the younger remnant. I swear I heard its call earlier. I covered it in the snow. Is it still okay? Haven't you done enough? Why do you need to find the young one? Because no child deserves to be away from its mother. Holy shit, dude, what is wrong with you? You're nothing but a depraved murderer! Jewel, no, stay back! Challenge 2, expat Liarch. You bitch! You're mean! Liarch is the only person to have ever been exiled from the Grey Link Pilgrim Hikers, which Glasswalker is a part of. Though the reason is a closely guarded secret, he's incredibly intelligent and a talented engineer, but his apathy gives way to a crueler nature. Even now, he holds a curved knife behind his back. His knowledge of the Revelation arts allows him to channel electrical energy through any number of tools at his disposal. The undulating blade of Liarch was never made for combat. It's a tool of science, meant to test electrical currents. Wow, so he's just violent all around. Liarch, however, has used it as an improvised tool of murder. It is made of an alloy that allows it to absorb heat incredibly well, but it becomes unsafe to handle if it absorbs too much. This blade was entrusted to Liarch by the thought form of kindness. What a fool they were, entrusting a lunatic with a blade. Oh, poor baby. Before you, this is the gored corpse of the maternal chlorophyll that you encountered not minutes ago. Liarch's twisted blade is embedded in its hide. The edge of the blade is barely scraping against the chlorophyll's heat-storing organ. Just focusing on the corpse would cause the organ to rupture, expelling a steam of intense heat from the wound. Oh, we can use that! We can use that to stop him! Icicles, hanging, tapering pieces of ice caused by the dripping water at low temperatures. They have been loosened by the murderous kerfluffle between expat Liarch and the chlorophyll. Oh, so what if we use the heat to make a steam with those? Yeah, maybe. Is there anything else we can see? Oh, the poor thing. Liarch designed his helmet to accommodate this small heat lantern. The lantern itself is nothing special, but the fuel inside is dense and volatile. If the lamp were to suddenly impact against something, the fuel within would violently combust. The chain lantern hangs from had become brittle due to frequent temperature changes it has experienced. You feel like even looking at it the wrong way would cause it to break. Ah. Break it! No! The pulse of electric discharge painfully shoots through your entire body, rendering your muscles stiff and unresponsive. Glasswalker appears to have been hit with the same blast of electricity, as you both stand paralyzed. Expat Liarch chuckles and calmly escapes. No, try again! I've already scanned all this. Boom! Oh no! Oh yeah, he has the dagger behind his back. Okay. Dun 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 dun. No! Got him! Get the icicles. Yes! I made sure the biggest icicle shattered on his stupid helmet. The rest fell harmlessly around him. Better to emotionally scar him than physically scar him. The former leaves more of an impression than the latter. This I know from experience. Liarch laid motionless in the snow for a beat, then clumsily scrambled away. That's right, bitch! Get out of here! That's right, psychopath! Run away! If I see that stupid helmet again, then that icicle is going straight up your ass, you hear me? Jewel. Every time I start finding enjoyment in anything, it's taken from me. Why does everything I love have to be destroyed? Am I that bad of a person? Jewel, you were able to save the young remnant, right? If you hadn't covered it in snow, Liarch would have found it. That's something, right? Something to be happy about. Oh, so we did save the little one? We hid it. How do you even know that I saved it? I mean, I wanted it to happen, and it just happened to happen. Like with the icicles in Liarch. That's the empathy arts. They are used by pilgrims like me. When you understand the world enough, you can learn to edit it in slight ways, like you have been doing today. I had a suspicion that you had a talent for it, and it seems to confirm it. You are a natural. So even with magic pilgrim powers, or whatever, I still wasn't able to save both the remnants. It's not surprising, really. I fail everyone. You'll get used to it. Jewel, we all fail, even at the things we're passionate about. Even me. I wear this cloak because I lost my arm to a dangerous remnant that I thought I knew enough about to be safe from. But I learned from my failure. We all learn from our failures. Don't be discouraged by the events you can't control. I'm sorry. You're just trying to help. I get it. I appreciate the effort, really. Let's just keep moving. Glasswalker and I didn't talk to each other for a bit. I couldn't tell if he was trying to think of something to say or if he just gave up trying to console me. Probably a little bit of both. Eventually we arrived at a train platform just outside of the forest, and we waited. And waited. I've been wondering something, Jewel. Where did you get those goggles? The ones I'm wearing? I made them. You found a lot of junk on the beach. I needed something to protect my eyes from the sun. That's really impressive. They resemble the slight goggles young pilgrims from Greylink use, so I was curious. What about the antenna? What's that for? I built an old radio into the goggles. The music helps me sleep. Well, you certainly know a heck of a lot more than I do about radios. And waited. Have you ever ridden on a train, Jewel? Never had the chance to. This train we will be riding on was designed by an artisan from Varish. Very lavish, very fashionable. How does that sound? I guess I'm a bit excited, yeah. Well, how about a boat? You live by the ocean, so that I would think that... I think I see the train. Finally, we were able to board the train, mercifully ending Glasswalker's awkward small talk. The train was warm and filled with rich colors, a stark contrast to the barren white wilderness of Canada. To my relief, Glasswalker and I sat in the back, away from the other passengers. A few hours had passed. Glasswalker had fallen asleep sitting next to me. Unfortunately, insomnia had its hold on me yet again. You have insomnia, you have anxiety, you must sleep. Before stopping time, you can click on the newspapers to view them. Bad stories lead to unstoppable thoughts. Unstable worries lead to a lack of sleep. Find the good in the world so that you may sleep. Okay. Insomnia on the train. Oh shoot. I made a mistake. Oh shoot! Anxiety consumed you through the night. Thoughts of remnants make sleep impossible. Okay, let's try again. I clicked on it by accident. Okay. Oh, the Sur Bridge maintenance near completion at last. Call the 3 great bridges that connect the eastern coast of Amara to the island of Varish a technological wonder is an incredible understatement. These 200 to 300 mile long bridges have served Amarians and their neighbors for centuries, allowing for safe and efficient trade. That's good, right? Should we focus on that? This sophisticatedly dressed woman is pondering over her paper. Wondrous that the bridge is open once more. I've been meaning to make the trip to Varish. Perhaps I can orchestrate a family trip there in the near future, now that travel there is possible. Oh, and nope, that didn't work, did it? I'm still anxious. Oh, no, yes! We slept pretty well for a while after that. Something about Glasswalker's presence helped. He felt like the first real friend I've had in years, as obnoxious as he could be at times. He roused me from my sleep as we arrived at our destination, the northernmost city of Tambor, in the province of Northshield. And we're going to end it here for now, because we're already pretty far in. And so far, I really like this game. I was a little worried going into it because I wasn't sure about, point and click. Sometimes those games can be good, sometimes they're not good, but this one, I really like the mechanics. Having to look at everything and analyze before you do the movements, and when we were fighting against Liarch, how we had all the pieces, yeah, sure, but we needed to put them together ourselves. I really liked that. And also, Jewel, I want to hug her because I know exactly how she feels. And it's nice to play a game that brings up those issues in a way that, you can really understand, especially if you've gone through it. So we're definitely going to play more of this. I want to learn more about the remnants, and I want to learn more about how to stop Liarch from being a jerk. Because he's going to come back. Because he's going to come back. But, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please check out this game on Steam and support the developers. So far, this is really good. They did a really good job. So make sure to give them some love. Remember to take care of yourselves and have a good day.